Hey, it's I'm from Heriot, and this is Amped.
Coming to you from the iconic World's End in Camden ahead of a sold-out show in the Camden Underworld tonight. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing really well.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good. Just came off the back of a sold-out show yesterday in Bristol, which was wicked. But yeah, we're very excited for tonight.
It's the third day tour?
Third day tour, yeah. So it's only a short run, but yeah, it's been wicked. This is such like an iconic venue for us anyway, for the UK. So to sell it out is pretty mind-boggling.
Yeah, but because it sold out like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
2 days ago, 2 days ago? Yeah. Very cool.
It's very cool, yeah.
Right, so Devoured by the Michael Howells was released in September last year. It was one of our favourite releases of 2024. The way I described it was a sexy biblical descent into hell. It was kind of like, when I first listened to it, I was like, that's all I can say from the first listen.
Yeah.
That kind of summed it up for me. It's been just over 6 months now. Like, how have things been since then?
Yeah, really cool. It's kind of like how our EP Profound Morality was, where like we touched on certain styles and kind of different avenues, how we wanted to kind of create our own version of what we think metal should be for us, and we've kind of expanded on a lot of ideas. So, you know, it's not a straight metal record, it's not a lot of the same, it's not just blast beats or, you know, just slow tune guitars and all that stuff. We've got a lot of other elements that we've added to it, but people have responded really well to it, and we're happy because, you know, it's really difficult, you know, if people didn't respond to it so positively, even though that's what we truly believe that we should be striving to do and like create something fresh and new, it might stunt that growth slightly, but people have been really positive with it, so yeah, really happy.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen nothing but like glowing reviews. It was top albums for like Kerrang, Roxanne, like Enemy. Us is like we're a little baby publication, but like we were all like, right, this has to be in our top 10 for the year. So
amazing.
It's been awesome.
Glad you enjoyed it.
For people that maybe haven't heard of Heriot before, if you could get them to listen to one track that would perfectly kind of encapsulate what Heriot is about right now, what track would that be and why?
Yeah, that is a really difficult question, to be fair. I think probably Opaline. I think when a lot of people hear our stuff, or because obviously it's difficult, like I would say at the heart we are a metal band, but we aren't just a metal band. Like there's a lot of like different elements that we have, and I think Opaline's a good kind of balanced mixture of a bit of everything. So like if you hear that, especially like for the album itself, if you hear that, you will kind of like you'll get bits and like dribs and drabs of each of that fleshed out into full songs for the remainder of the record. So yeah, that's what I listen to.
Awesome. Right, where have I gone? So you're all such like incredibly talented musicians. Obviously, you have got that kind of more like, I don't want to say old school like metal kind of sound to you, because you've got so many like more experiments and nuances to it, but like there is something so like true to like metal like at your core and stuff. To you as a musician, what does heaviness mean beyond just the sonic level?
I guess there's a place for us misfits to unite, really. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to give a one definitive answer, but metal's so important to us, and I think it's just because like a lot of people who don't fit can connect and be together. So for us, I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah. So again, kind of that kind of sense of unity. Do you feel there's something therapeutic about not just listening to metal music, but creating metal music?
Yeah, I mean it's an outlet, and like I guess quite cliche because a lot of people probably say the same thing, but it genuinely is. Like we're really like chill people, like as like outside of being musicians, outside of playing on stage, like we're just really like relaxed people, and I think it's just because we have that outlet, we have that aggressive outlet, which I don't think
100%. Like metalheads are like the softest people.
Yeah, that's
ever.
it. Yeah, I mean there's dudes with like head tats, like huge beards, absolutely like built like brick shit houses, but they've got such calm, lovely voices, and it's just like I think because they have that outlet that they can always, you know, can go to the gym or they can listen to in their car or go to a festival, or go to a live show. Like we've got that, and I think I always feel sorry for people who don't like metal because like they don't have that pleasure like we do.
100%. It's like we've almost like got that mutual understanding of having that time and place.
Yeah.
Or even if sometimes that can be like like you said earlier, that sense of unity. It can be at a festival, it can be at a gig, or it can be you just go to the gym, or you go for a run and just listening. Like metal music's the best music to work out to.
I totally like literally
like
even
when your
to
body's
like
feeling like shit.
but like even to like the base level of like walking down the street and seeing someone else wearing a really hard death metal tee or something, you're just like sick. So like it is great.
Oh, one of my people.
100%.
Oh, awesome. Right, have you ever written anything that gave you this feeling of kind of being scared of, like, did that seriously just come out of me? Like, you kind of almost don't believe that you wrote it, like...
Oh, God.
Whether it's imposter syndrome or, like, it came from such a place where you were like, oh, God, like...
Yeah, I mean, I think as a band, we have a tendency to, like... We set ourselves kind of strict deadlines, so, like, obviously we all work full-time at the moment, which is... the sad reality of kind of where we're at the moment. We haven't made it just yet. Yeah, that's it. We're still grinding, but when we have time, it's really like set time to really like churn out what we. Obviously, we'll never leave it at a point where we're not happy with what we've got, but we want to like make sure we focus on it. And what we'll end up doing is staying up till like 3-4 a.m. to write what we believe is really wicked. And there's times where we've gotten up in the next day and it just doesn't sound the same. But I think Opening was one of those. Like, yeah absolutely. I think. Yeah, as I said, it's just got such a good like balance of everything that we want to kind of encapsulate in the band. You know, from the really heavy kind of electronic and kind of guitar-driven end to Deb's almost like angelic like vocals at the very start. Like it's a really good. I mean, that was definitely one that we were all sat down in the morning with our coffees and we're just like. Pretty alright that. Yeah.
That was alright.
Yeah. So we never want to be like too like sure because you really don't know how people will respond. But for us, I think we were like really proud that we wrote that, and I think people really enjoy that. So.
Yeah. Kind of leading on from that, whether it's like when you're like writing or performing, do you ever feel like you kind of or believe in this concept that I call like creative possession, where like you almost tap into something that's like beyond you and your everyday self, where like it's either you're kind of stepping into your real self or you're kind of like stepping out of yourself kind of thing.
Yeah, I think yesterday genuinely was like one of those performances where I think just everyone in their own way was reacting to the show, to the music, like just in their own way. And I think that's what's really special about music. It's just like, you know, obviously we're writing because we enjoy writing the music, we enjoy performing music and putting music out and going to shows and festivals and that sort of stuff. But how some music like means to other people, and it's the same with me. Like different songs mean different things, and if it's maybe a time in my life where I've heard it, or kind of, you know, I remember it for nostalgia from being in a certain place. Like it was one of those yesterday where I could see people really enjoying it, and yeah, it just feels good. Just a real warm feeling while you're sweaty and angry on stage. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I get that. I can imagine that. Like I'm not a musician by any means, but like when sometimes it's even like just rewarding, like kind of working with musicians, but then also seeing, like speaking to people like yourselves and kind of hearing about that feeling, and you can. Once you've had those conversations, you can see that like on stage. It's like you almost had like an out of body experience.
Yeah, mate, it's just surreal. Like there's no other way to put it. It's just it's weird. It's really weird, but it's like a great weird. Like like we've even got to the point now where like people will be singing lyrics back to Deb. It's just like obviously it's a fucking dream. Like that's so sick. So yeah, we're in a good place.
Sure. Well, that's awesome. Like right. I'll cut back on the deep questions now.
Yeah.
But as you're currently on tour, you're absolutely no stranger to touring. I've just come back off an EU tour with another band, and I discovered EU riders for the first time.
Yeah.
And how much better they are than UK riders.
Yep.
What is something on your rider that, like, when you can have it, you get that would surprise people? And if you could go have your way with a rider, as ridiculous as it was, what would you ask for it?
Oh God, I don't know.
I've recently heard of someone asking for Pokemon cards on their rider.
Oh, I mean, if we could, we're all big Magic the Gathering players. Me and Jake are, and Harry, who comes out and does photography for us, is a big Magic the Gathering dude. And we've got Tom with us who's doing our sound, again the same. So that would be something I think we've got to like actually asking for it yet. I think we're just a bit like, I don't know, we just want to be like sensible and polite. Sounds really like unrock star, but yeah, we want to kind of keep keep it fair. We don't want people to fork out on cards, but it's probably the next step there. I think we'll be cheeky and start asking for some.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right. If you could collaborate with any non-metal artist, living or dead, who would it be, and how weird would you go with it? And I feel like this would work really well with like a band like yourself. With, like, you've got such contrasting themes already. Like,
yeah. I mean, for me personally, genuinely, it'd probably be like Post Malone, because like he was like a metal kid starting out.
Didn't he try and be Crown the Empire?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's it. So like,
and now he's Post Malone.
Yeah, that's it. He started out as a metal kid, and I don't think like, obviously he did a tune with Ozzy for Ozzy's album, but I don't think he's really like been given the kind of space to like really like do that kind of side. Like, what was his kind of, I guess, introduction into music? So yeah, I don't know how weird we get with it though. Would we include rapping in it? Maybe that's a bit too left field for us, but. It's almost like if you're collaborating with someone that big, it's like you can't be so like, oh no, it has to sound like us. Like,
you can do what you want.
Yeah, you've got two artists collaborating. Like, it's supposed to be a collaboration. It's not supposed to be one or the other. So, yeah, that'd probably be my pick for sure. And does love magic, so that's something we win for
there
us.
You go.
So, yeah.
I feel like that's just meant to be already.
Yeah,
you just have to look at each other in a room and
100%.
It would just go down. Right. If you and the rest of the guys were in a horror movie, who's getting killed first? Who's the last person standing? And what album would be the soundtrack to that movie?
Deb would be dead first. Right.
No final girl moment?
No. Look, I'd wanted to be the hero of that story, believe me, but she's just quite ditzy. Like, she's really smart. I think in terms of common sense, I can't imagine in that situation she'd put a brave face and go to save us all. Who would survive the longest? Maybe Julian. It's quite quiet. At my work, in his favour.
Quiet ones always.
Yeah. It'd be either him or Jake. Jake's pretty good. Just in difficult situations, I'm not. I'd probably try and be the hero, fail and die. That'd probably be my thing. Soundtrack though, God. I don't know, it'd have to be something that like kind of puts you, like something kind of fast and heavy. Probably just go for like one of my favourite albums, which is Hollow Crown by Architects.
Fuck yeah.
I think it's got a lot of like.
I feel like they'd so be on board with that. They'd be like, take the rights.
Yeah. That's it, absolutely. Solid album, and I think okay with any scenario. I think as long as it can be perfect.
Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I can see that as a franchise already.
Yeah.
Right, okay, two last ones. What's the favourite venue you've ever played?
So I assume not festival, right?
Or festival.
Okay.
Or we can do venue and festival.
Okay. I think for venue in the Netherlands, I'm going to butcher the name of it. I think it's called like Nijmegen or something like that. It's where they have Soul Crusher Festival. That's an incredibly set up stage, like, and obviously it's really difficult as well. Same with like Europe in terms of like stage hands and how prepped the venues are. And obviously the difference is the arts aren't so funded here unless you get grants, and that's not going to be for everyone. And I think there's like a base level. Most places in Europe have some sort of funding, so they are helped out.
Yeah.
I think that's the only place where you can drive a bus into it, like a nightliner, and it's got a crane to pick it up and turn it round for you, so you don't have to like reverse it out, which is insane.
That's
insane. So like if you take that as like how much money they're probably given, that's the kind of thing. But that venue's amazing. Festival, I would probably say the Dogtooth Download.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was we were opening that stage, and that was our first like big festival, which was daunting. Yeah, it's incredible. That's probably, obviously it's got a lot of nostalgia and love. We had our like band name chanted before we came out. Like, it was just really good. So yeah, that's probably it.
I feel like Download's got a place in like so many people's hearts. It's like always going to be a special one. Come rain or shine. Whether it was like like 2 years ago, it was ridiculously hot.
Yeah.
Last year, it was muddy as hell.
Real muddy.
But like, it was just same level of fun. If anything, I think I had more fun last year because I wasn't as like hot and bothered and
Yeah, but I
Like-
mean, it's really weird. It gets like really, really wet and muddy and boggy, and then the sun will just like crack through the
Yeah.
clouds. It's mental. I think we have to work out a system as a band though, because I remember obviously we used to go as punters all the time as well. So like once we finished playing, we'd like just go hang out and go grab beers and stuff, and then like we would go for like interviews and stuff after. Everyone else would be spotless from the mud, and we were just completely like caked up to like here in
No,
mud.
but I tell you what, that's the way, like, that's a clear sign if you've enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah, but like this is just walking around. I was like, I don't know how like we saw in the Shikara and they looked like spick and span. I couldn't believe it, and I was like,
I've seen some
"Why are you
artists in
guys-"
like press areas with like, you know, like the pool shoes, like the plastic things they put on their
okay,
shoes.
yeah.
Like you'll see them wearing white trainers on stage, and I'll be like, "That's bold."
Yeah,
But, like they've been
100%.
wearing like the pool shoes around the press area. So-
Smart. Okay, yeah. Because I mean, even like Baby Metal came out, and I was like, obviously they got always wicked outfits on, but yeah, it's really clean. I was like, where's everyone else been?
Where have you been?
Like we've been here just walking around, but yeah, we'll have to iron that out.
Yeah, that's all right. It's coming up in a few months. We can work it out.
Yeah,
work it
yeah.
out. Right. And final question: who is your favourite artist at the moment?
It's a real difficult one. To be honest, I think at the moment the artists I'm listening to, I'm gonna check my phone and see if I can share. I don't know how to say it. Oklou, Oklou, Oklou maybe.
Okay.
Incredible. Yeah, literally, I like just found it. I don't really listen to metal too much outside of playing in the band. I think it's like really like for us all kind of like as songwriters, we do listen to metal, but we don't listen to it so often. I think because it always helps us provide a fresh take when we come to write in, and that's kind of like almost like dance, trance sort of stuff. I love it. Like, yeah, I think it's like it's really cathartic not to listen to metal all the time, especially when you're touring.
For sure.
Because, well, we're sound checking.
You're hearing yourselves.
Yeah, that's it. We're hearing the other bands and we're hearing ourselves play. So yeah, it's been nice. But yeah, that's probably my favourite. If not, Charlie XX from last year.
I think so many people
Yeah.
would have no. Yes. Yeah. I don't even need to say anything.
She's incredible. So
Yeah, that was an incredible just thing that happened.
yeah, mate, honestly, yeah, wicked.
It was nuts. It was nuts. Wave has to go through like her metal phase. I think I'll be crazy.
I think it's only a matter of time, honestly.
Look at Poppy.
Yeah,
Like-
right. Yeah, like
like-
she's fully like embraced it, and it's
Yeah.
wicked to see. I think she just put out a song with Baby Metal recently as well. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, she has.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
awesome.
yeah.